Right, that was fantastic. So, as I've tried to explain to people, like I've lived in the city now most of my life, and growing up, I'm from the suburbs, that's right, but my mum also worked in the city, so growing up, I spent a lot of time in the city growing up. My grandparents are originally from the inner city. So when I was mugged and robbed November 30th, 2007, I kept getting certain people, even groups and organisations, trying to force me out of the city. And that was causing PTSD because it was destroying my life. It's like, no, why should I move because of an incident that I didn't cause? And I'm a city guy. Relaxed in the city. My dog's a city dog. It's all about the dog that I've got. I don't do well outside the city at all. And plus, I love concrete. I need tall buildings around me. You know, I need people. So when people hear PTSD, it's complex. PTSD is complex. What works for one person is not going to work for another person, you see. And I've tried to get people to understand that. So some people with PTSD, they need to go and be in quiet spaces or whatever. It's like, yeah, that doesn't work for me. That causes PTSD. That causes triggers, PTSD. What works for me is I can be in the middle of Times Square, like, you know, best be said, like I'm so relaxed now. Like, this is amazing for me. I am so relaxed, and I wasn't earlier. And because earlier, I wasn't in the city. And I just, this is who I am. This is how to fix it for me. I keep saying, like, you've got to listen to me. If you don't listen to me, we're going to have issues. I know what works for me. It's horrible to live with disability, but I know how to fix it or maintain it, so to speak.
Maybe later in the night.
Yeah, and I've always been in the city most of my life now. So it's my home. It doesn't matter where I am, I always look for a city environment. I always look for that, for small buildings. Is that the building? Hang on. No, that's not the one that... Well, there's buildings here, like, so, yeah, my family's originally from the inner city. So people thought I was from the country. I'm not from the country. And try to force me into an environment as such as that. I'm like, okay, you're causing me damage. I can't be in suburbia. I can't be outside. Look at me right now, my demeanour. Relaxed. I'm so relaxed, and I've just had the most horrific day in the area where I'm living. And it's like, yeah, so I'll take myself out of it and I'll be in the city. It's like, oh, thank God. Oh, God. So relaxed. And that's because that's who I am. This is me, who I am. I find it very relaxing, therapeutic, tranquil. This to me, busyness, Times Square, people around me, buildings, concrete, 24-hour city, it's tranquil. That's who I am. That's who I am. That's how I'm relaxed. That's what cures PTSD. I was going to keep this cup because I love it, but I don't need rubbish. Look at that. Only because I love this dragon pattern. I was like, look at that. It's just so snug, listen to some great music. You know, it's relatively cheap. I mean, these skewers are only $1.01 each. So, you know, it's nice. Yeah, I know me. And all anyone has to do to know me is listen to me. If you want to know me, then listen to me.